everyone. Welcome to the press briefing, the in-person press briefing, the first one of the week. And thank you for your patience yesterday.
How believable are they, and do you think this will affect the peace process there at all?
I'll have more details on what those sanctions might look like, but we will continue to consider additional steps, as I said, including sanctions in response to the use of violence. We continue to urge President Yanukovych and his government to protect the democratic rights of all Ukrainians, including the rights of peaceful protest. And if we have to take additional steps, we will.
Share any of the evidence with you? Is there anything other than his confession?
I'd stress here that a large majority of the protesters here, and certainly the Maidan protesters, are peaceful. And we've said repeatedly called them that, peaceful protesters, and said that the government should not use violence against them. There are these small, I have a little bit on that. Obviously you saw our statement, but we do as well condemn the violent actions by some extreme right-wing demonstrators. There are these very small parties, a very small part of the demonstrations, and so that's why we're calling on all sides to refrain from violence. But again, I stress that a majority of these protesters are non-violent.
I mean, leaving aside the fact that the U.S. and the UN had very clear communications, does the fact that Iran apparently...
As you mentioned, the U.S. Embassy was not just the target, but other targets, I believe, were mentioned as well in the threat. Obviously, we employ a wide range of security measures to safeguard U.S. citizens and our employees who work around the world, certainly here. I'd refer you to the government of Israel for more of the specifics that you mentioned. I don't have independent corroboration of some of those specifics. Our folks are working on that right now, but because this was Israeli information, I'd point you to them.
By the State Department to, evacuate or put further security measures on the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv?
On the first part of we already have fairly high security at our facilities there. If we need to take additional measures, I'm sure people will. I'm not aware of any, but again, that doesn't mean those conversations aren't happening. I really don't know what happened here.